between the unified 154-pound champion Xander Zayas and the former unified 147-pound champion Ennis. As I mentioned earlier, from the moment this fight was added to the calendar, it has been among the most anticipated fights of the entire year. And that anticipation has only grown in the weeks that have followed, because this is what boxing is supposed to be about. You've got a 23-year-old, two-belt world champion who is taking this fight not because he has to, but because he wants to prove that he is among the best fighters in the entire world. And then to my left, you have undefeated former champion looking to take over a second weight class in just his second fight in. Tickets are available over at Ticketmaster.com. And if you can't be at the Barclays Center on Saturday, you can watch worldwide live on DAZN. Both fighters are up here on the stage, both trainers, both promoters, and we also have the Vice President of Marketing, Alfie Sharman, sitting over here to my right. Alfie, it is a great time to be a DAZN subscriber, a great time to be part of DAZN because you're signing promoters left and right. You've got a new deal with Turner kicking off next week, and on Saturday, you've got one of the biggest fights of the year, the biggest fight in the junior middleweight division between two undefeated stars.
Yeah, one of the biggest fights in the world. Listen, thanks everyone for coming out. What a fight, what an occasion, what a moment for the sport. As you say, Zayas versus Ennis for me is absolutely everything that a fight fan could possibly want, from a pay-per-view blockbuster event to world champions, to absolute stars of the sport that have already achieved so much. Set against the backdrop of New York, it feels like we really are at the centre of the sporting universe this week. And for me, the biggest thing, the best versus the best, I think perhaps this doesn't quite happen enough in the sport of boxing, so I want to credit both fighters' teams, and of course Matchroom and Top Rank to come together to make this fight on our platform. As you say, Todd, huge moment for us. Next week we have Abdullah Mason returning to the ring for our debut show on TNT Sports. We have the return of Diego Pacheco in July. We have William Cepeda, Demond Roach in August, the return of AJ in July, and then the return of Saul Canelo Alvarez exclusively in September. When I look at those fights, the fights that we've already delivered in 2026 so far, I have to say that this one does genuinely stand out. And I'll tell you why. So I think the winner not only is going to be continued unified world champion in this case, or potentially a two-way in the boots, but the future of boxing in North America and potentially the world. So I urge you to tune in on Saturday. Don't miss this spectacle, don't miss this moment on the undisputed global home of boxing.
All right, Eddie Hearn, I think he's going to be covered in the schedule, so you don't have to handle that. You did well with that one. It's been a long road for you to get here with Boots Ennis. You had some stops and starts months ago with Virgil Ortiz. These negotiations went on with Top Rank, but now here we are, finally at a fight that you believe is going to make Boots Ennis a superstar.
Yeah, thanks, Chris, and again, thanks to everyone for attending and all your help promotionally, and to DAZN as well. Alfie's alluded to the schedule. Very proud to sit up there as really their first partner in boxing, and to see where they are now as the global home of boxing, incredible. Thank you to Top Rank, thanks. Carl, Todd, Bob, great partners to work with, always have been. We've got a great rivalry. We're about to turn around on Saturday night. And thank you to Xander Zayas, because he's doing what great fighters should do, to try and prove that he's the very best. I think at 23 years old, already established as a superstar in the sport, to take this kind of risk, we need to thank him for that. The fans need to thank him for that. So thank you to everybody over there. Over here, you know, I was talking to Bob Arum earlier, and he was telling me the most incredible stories about Sugar Ray Leonard, Ernst, Hagler. Well, this is one of those guys. What you're about to see on Saturday night is one of the greatest performances from an American fighter that I think you've ever witnessed. I cannot tell you the excitement that exists within the team. The smile that has been on this guy's face all week, because this is the moment. This is the moment that he's dreamed of his whole life. To show you and show everybody in the world how great he is. And this is a massive moment for our team. This is a massive moment for Jerron Ennis. And these are great people as well. These are boxing people. This young man has lived in the gym with his father for years, decades. I want to thank the entire team, Everett, Ivan, Posey. What amazing people. And it all comes together on Saturday night. It's only the beginning, because he's racing all the way to pound for pound #1 of the sport. But Saturday is just the beginning to show the world how great he is. And again, no disrespect to Xander Zayas, what a fighter. 58-0 between these two. But on Saturday night, you're going to see the future of the sport of boxing. This is going to be one of the most clinical, brutal displays we've ever witnessed. And a packed out stadium here in Brooklyn, and everybody watching around the world on the zone is going to turn off their TVs, is going to walk out those doors and say, this son of a bitch is an animal. Let me tell you, you have no idea what you are about to witness on Saturday night. This is going to be, you're going to leave with your jaws wide open, with the hairs on your neck standing up, because this is the pound for pound #1 of the sport of boxing, and you are about to see.
I think you're ready for this fight. Todd DeBoff over to my right. Should also note that the great Bob Arum is sitting here, front row. New knee, ready to go, Bob. Locked and loaded to be ringside for this fight. Good to see you back here in New York. Todd, you have promoted Xander from the very beginning, the youngest fighter that Top Rank signed at that time. He was 16 years old when he signed his deal with Top Rank. Now he's getting ready for the biggest fight of his career. You acknowledge this is a dangerous fight for Xander Zayas. What is your confidence level in Xander going into this fight?
You know, when we announced the fight, Eddie told me of another plan that he would have had for us if he had Xander Zayas. And I just, I said, we all thought about that. But, one thing that I really love about it is being in the side of the business, is listening to your fighters, listening to their teams. And there's nothing like getting the motivation when the fighter wants it so much that you can't even, it's palatable. He just wants to win. He wants the biggest challenge. So not only are we talking about a fight, we're talking about two guys that are in their prime. There isn't some guy that's older and he's had his thing. These are two guys in their prime, at their peak, going at it. And Xander has delivered every step of the way for us. And every step of the way, he says, bring it on. So I know Eddie thinks we're going to see this masterpiece on Saturday night. And, you should rightfully say that. But I'm telling you, I've never seen a will like this. I've never seen a Puerto Rican island just explode with enthusiasm, just wanting another superstar. The next Trinidad, the next Kobe. And Xander knows it's him. So we're bringing Puerto Rico back to New York, and it's in Barclays on Saturday. And he has a lot to say about that. So Eddie's got his hands full on Saturday.
All right, both promoters clearly ready for this fight. Let's find out if the trainers are ready for this fight. I want to start to my left with Bozy Ennis, father and trainer of Boots. And Bozy, just tell me a little bit about how this particular camp has gone and what kind of fight you're expecting on Saturday night.
First of all, it's going to be a good fight. But it all depends on how exactly it's coming. Or if you're coming straight at us, you got something for it. But the camp is going like it normally goes. Things don't change nothing. We do what we're supposed to do. Just stay in the gym. I don't have no problem with it at all. I don't have to tell him what to do because he knows it. So you help us when you come to Saturday. Who's going to be against who's going to go to a champion? We're talking to him, right?
Mention how Xander comes out. And you've said in interviews this week that if Xander comes forward, it's going to be a short night.
Oh, it is. He come forward, it's a bit pressure, like I see you fight a few other guys. It's not going to last long. He's going to get out there and box like that for 6, 7 rounds, something like 8 rounds. Other than that, it's over.
You've been complimentary of Xander's skills, but you've been clear that Boots is levels above him. Why do you believe that? Why do you see that?
Well, like I said, I like that, Xander. I like Xander's style, I like the way he boxes, I like the way he fights. Xander, can't block a fight. Anytime you take a fight for Bruce and don't care, you know, who he is, and nothing like that, you know, I respect him. You know, like I said, Bruce is going to never up. See, but you haven't seen everything that Bruce can do. Nobody never bring it out. If Xander bring it out of Bruce, you're not committed. That's what I want. I want him to bring it out of Bruce. They could go to another level. Never to another level.
You said this is now your second camp with Bruce fighting at the 154-pound limit. You were talking to us this week about how, hey, he's fighting and beating and hurting big guys. He's knocking out heavyweights.
Bruce had to spar bigger guys. He had to spar bigger guys. That's why when Xander was saying that Bruce was the book, you know what I mean? Now he's the book. You know what I'm saying? Because he's bigger than Bruce, right? All right. Bruce been sparring big guys, like heavyweights and heavyweights, and stop them. So, I mean, that way, that don't mean nothing. Right? Xander will be a little bigger than Bruce. Nothing bigger than Bruce. He will see. Saturday night.
All right. Thank you, Bozy. Turn over to Javier Centennial. Javier, when we were here a couple of months ago, when it was announced, you told me that Xander came to you and explained how he would win this fight. How have those preparations gone, and are you seeing that path to victory?
Preparations have gone well, and you know we stay true to what we mentioned before. That we see certain things that we can take advantage of. Of course, I would mention them here, but Xander's the type of fighter that will go in there and stay composed and look for those openings that we can take advantage of, and things that we can discuss with them.
Been on an incredible run over the last year. Titles in both of your last two fights. But have you seen anything different in Xander as he's preparing for the biggest fight of his pro career?
Absolutely. The hunger's always there, but this camp has been quite different in that he sees that light at the end of the tunnel. This is he knows that this is the fight that's going to take him over the top. He's a major star in Puerto Rico right now. This fight makes him a major star worldwide.
You're not going to reveal your game plan, obviously, but you just heard Bozy say if Xander comes forward, he's getting knocked out. It's going to be an early night. What do you say to that?
Yeah, well, that's easy to say, but we're gonna go into it as a team and be smart. Be smart about this fight.
You got something out there, Bozy?
No, I'm just telling you, the way you just talking, I said, just tell me to do it. Tell me to come on. Tell me to come on forward and see what happens. Like I always tell you.
That Boots comes out
Listen, my man, let me finish talking. Boots fight inside and outside. So whatever the Xander want to do, Boots can do. All right? I will see you Saturday. That's for sure.
Javier, what do you see as Xander's path to victory? What do you need to do to beat Ennis?
Again, we'll keep that to ourselves. And we'll just show that.
All right. Boots, we'll start with you over here on the left. You seem to be having a good time here at this press conference. You enjoyed everything Eddie had to say. You threw your head back as your father was talking. Kind of, what are you feeling right now?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling tremendous, man. It's work time. I'm trying to have some fun, put on a beautiful show, and make it, come Saturday night.
What has this camp been like as you're preparing for this fight?
Camp been tremendous, man. I've been enjoying myself, putting in all the hard work, getting a lot of different work with different guys, and camp is going to be phenomenal, man. I just can't wait to, show my skill and my ability on Saturday and show the world I'm the best in the world and become a two-time unified weight champion. It's that time. This is my show.
Your father said, we're just talking about how if he comes forward, it ends early. Like, how do you think he's going to fight on Saturday?
To be honest, I don't care how he fight. It don't matter what he do. He's ready for everything. He had every style in camp, so it don't matter. Whatever he want to do, we do it. So y'all know my skills. I'm getting it on like a robber, so that's what we're going to do.
That's a two-belt world champion, career-long, or almost career-long, 154-pounder. But you said all along, I'm levels above him. There's nothing he can do better than you. Why do you believe that?
Like I said before, he's a solid fighter. He's a world champion for a reason, but it's just levels. It's just levels, and I'm going to show come Saturday night and show my skills. I just can't wait. I'm trying to tell y'all, I wait.
Only a couple of guys have gone the distance against you. Do you see this fight going the distance?
I know my slogan, and now like a robber. me by winner by KO.
All right, Xander, we'll turn to you. Big chance for you defending your titles. You've been just excited about this opportunity, sitting there, a big smile on your face. How are you feeling just 48 hours before this fight?
Man, first off, I wanna thank the Zone, Top Rank, Matchroom. I also wanna send a message to Venezuela. They had a big earthquake last night. I got a couple friends out there, so I hope everything is good. If you guys need any help, my heart is with you. You guys can contact me, and I will provide any help I can. With that being said, man, I'm excited. I'm excited. 48 hours, man, it's dream is what you've been dreaming of since I was a kid, and I was 5 years old, wanting to be a world champion, wanting to be in big fights. I get to do it. First pay-per-view, Barclays Center, New York. I'm excited. I'm gonna take over the world like I always been doing.
You know, he's been saying that he does everything better than you. You've been pretty specific about things that you do better. You called him flat-footed, you called him in the past kind of a weight bully there. What are some of the things that you believe you do better?
I think I do everything above everybody. I feel like I always make the adjustments, and that's what great fighters do. I'm not gonna sit here and take away credit from what he is as a fighter. He's a great fighter, and I've always said it. And Saturday night, I will prove why I'm better than him.
You're obviously not going to reveal all your strategy here, but what do you got to do? What is the key to beating this guy?
Be smart and have fun like I always do. Be smart, have fun, keep a smile on my face, and break it down little by little.
How do you break down a guy like this?
I'll show you guys Saturday night.
Moose, do you think you can be broken down?
Excuse me, what you said?
Do you think you can be broken down?
Yo, just make sure y'all tune on Saturday night. That's all I'm gonna say, man. All the fans, supporters, everybody's ready to go. Don't get up to get no food, don't get no popcorn. Stay in your seat. Don't blink. Please don't blink. Oh my God.
Dan, you said in the build-up, you said Moose has been trying to bully you during this promotion, that he has no idea what he is walking into. What do you mean by that?
No, I feel like he thinks it's going to be an easy night, and let him think. Saturday night, I will come out there, and I will do what I do at the highest level like I always do. I will make the adjustment like I always make them. And I will come out victorious. That's all that matters to me.
You're the naturally bigger guy. Is using that size going to be a weapon for you?
Everything is going to be a weapon to me. I'm going to use every advantage I can, every advantage I have, every opportunity I have, and I will capitalize on it at the moment. And you guys will see what a unified world champion is on Saturday night.
Past two fights, you've won those back-to-back titles. What are people going to be saying about you after this fight?
I'm the best 154 pounder in the world. That's what it's all about. Legacy. Keep building that legacy. Keep building the history. Keep building the resume. And Saturday night after the fight, everybody's gonna say I'm the best 154 pounder in the world.
Are they saying the same thing about you after the fight?
Most definitely. They going on Saturday night, they gonna be like, man, this kid is amazing. They gonna be like, yo, you never seen nothing like it. I feel like these guys can't do what I do when they don't carry out how I carry it. And I'm gonna show the world, it's really like, really love it. And on Saturday night, you will hear the words in the new. Unified, WBA, Short Champion of the World, Round Lieutenant.
Do you think there's any possibility that he's right, that you don't know what you're walking into with this guy?
No, you don't be making no sense, but whatever. We'll see Saturday night. Mr. I'm flat-footed, like what? Like, whatever. But it don't matter. We're gonna see Saturday night, all that stuff he was saying that. We're gonna see Saturday night. And I'm gonna show the world and what I'm really about. We're gonna see. Straight like that.
See you Saturday night, 48 hours.
Okay. We'll see.
All right, we'll wrap it up there. We'll face these two guys off. 48 hours away from the unified 154-pound championship. Xander Zayas defending his titles against Ennis live here at the Barclays Center and live worldwide on the Zone. We'll be back here tomorrow for the weigh-in. Right back here again.
Well, I'm putting my. Whatever side you pick on the